When I was growing up, I remember that I saw Europe and the United States as basically peers. Both were rich, influential, present in the culture, with very innovative products and companies. Now, recently, I have been questioning that assumption. For instance, when I'm thinking about the largest companies on earth, I'm thinking about American companies. I think it's difficult to find companies as influential and big as Tesla, Meta, Google, Nvidia, SpaceX, that kind of forces. So, is Europe actually falling behind? To investigate this question, I did a deep dive on 35 years of data, and what I found is surprising. Before we get into the numbers, I want to explain where this question comes from. The first place to start is economic growth. The European Union increased its GDP by approximately 72% from 1990 to 2024. Meanwhile, the United States increased by roughly 132%. And that's a very large difference. At first glance, it appears that the United States has significantly outperformed Europe over the last 3.5 decades. But GDP alone doesn't tell us why. GDP per capita. From 1990 to 2024, GDP per capita in the United States increased by roughly 70%. The United States didn't just become bigger, it became richer per person. In other words, Americans' advantage comes from two sources. It has more people, and each person is producing more. First, technology. Europe simply does not have a technology sector comparable in scale to the United States. Another analysis that caught my attention comes from the economists at the European Center for International Political Economy. One of their main points is productivity, and honestly, productivity may be the most important concept in this entire video, because in the long run, productivity is destiny. The United States has grown faster, its population has increased more, its GDP per capita has increased more, and many economists point to differences in technology, productivity, innovation, and investments as possible explanation.